Hey guys, Chefdice here. Long-awaited trip report for April. I know you guys might be thinking like, oh man, it's kind of late, 3-4 weeks down the line, but I'm so sorry. I had so many subscribers telling me, hey, when's your trip report? When's your trip report? And I keep on telling, next week. But again, I have to do it. But again, thank you for all you guys for pushing me. Fortunately, my business been busy. 6 to 7 weddings a week. The shops has been crazy. But again, it's about 12:30 right now at night, and I have time to do my trip report, April 2022. So here we go. All right, guys. First of all, before I start rambling about my 4 or 5 days I was in Vegas, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start this off in my throwing area. This will be my last time I'll be doing a trip report in Hawaii. I'll do it day by day down in Las Vegas or wherever I'm at. It's much easier because I remember everything that day of compared to me doing this 3-4 weeks down the line. But again, this section right here of this video, I'm going to do a shout out. Okay, shout out to the people and friends from Chefdice that I met in Vegas this past April trip. So first, we're going to start with Ricky. This young man, he's so talented. He drew me this Chefdice framed picture of knives, and basically he hand drew it. And then Mr. Money Shot, he had one with all dice or whatever case may be. But Ricky, check him out on his Instagram, Ricky Works. This young man is very talented. Hey, support small businesses such as him. But again, he's a great kid. Came up, we met him at Casino Quest. And again, Ricky, shout out to you. Mahalo for my Chefdice frame here, picture frame. I may not leave it in my man cave, but I may just have to bring it to my shop and just leave it at one of my restaurants because I think it's cool. All right, so hey, Ricky, shout out to you. Mahalo from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much for this unbelievable picture. Second shout out goes to Dean. Dean, I did not meet him. The reason why is I'll tell you later. Oh well, I have to tell you this story. I missed my flight. Okay, so rewind. So Dean was hanging with Mr. Moneyshot at the Cal, and again, Dean, he knows that I love $5 chips, and he got some Canadian $5 chips from the cruises, Turtle Creek, Caesars, and of course there's a dollar chip. Hey, what our friends are for, right? But he knows I love my $5 chips, and Dean kept on texting me. I said, Dean, I'll be there. But again, I missed my flight. So Mr. Moneyshot did a big favor for Chefdice and hung out with Dean, and then unfortunately he had to leave. He gave the $5 chips, and then Dean, he sent me some pictures of him winning a jacket. He rolled 40 plus rolls at Flamingo. So congrats on your 40 roller and your beautiful jacket that I don't have one. But again, Dean, you see this right here, your $5 chips. It's gonna go here on Chefdice Friends chip holder. And you all know this is all from guys all over the country that knows that I love $5 chips and sent me some little tokens here. So hey, by the way, you guys care for a chip holder? Email me on right below. I'll get you one. Let me know if you want your own customized chip holder. But again, Dean, mahalo for the $5 chips. So all the pictures and all the goodies that you showed me on Instagram. thank you again. All right, next guy, you guys may all know him. We threw with him, hung out with him. This is the second time I met him. Mahalo to Kevin Farm. Kevin Farm from the Big Island of Hawaii. He gave me a whole bunch of dice. And you know me, I don't collect dice, but you know what? I need dice to practice on this rig right here. But again, you got some nice dice from Main Street. I don't know how the hell you got it, but lips are sealed. The Cal, of course. These guys are, I don't know, it's brand new, but sharp edges. But again, thank you, Kevin Farm. This will be thrown on my table. It's pretty good. It's pretty grippy, right? But again, Kevin Farm from the Big Island, thank you very much. We'll see you again. I know you always support Hawaiicrapsshooters. All right, next in line. Oh, next person I need to do a shout out before we talk about the trip. You guys know what is this, right? Look at that. Ron, Ron's a good friend of Hawaiicrapsshooters. Gave me this wonderful throwing apparatus. Yeah, you put the dice right here. I threw my dice away, and of course you put your fingers on. Let me sample this out. Of course, you got the dice. Then you put your fingers here, and you get to sit in the mirror. But again, this supposedly keeps you in line. But again, Ron, the dice expert at Casino Quest, mahalo. You know, things like this just makes me better person. And again, I will be using this just to tighten my throws up and then get better at it. But again, Ron, dice expert from Casino Quest, great playing with you at Orleans, and we'll see you again. And of course, we saw Ron again at the Casino Quest meetup, and we'll talk about that more into this show. All right, next person. Let me see. Oh, Roy. One thing about Roy, go on Instagram, Yorda_1. I met him. He's G Money's great friend. I met him, and then I just want to say a shout out to him because he pushed me hard at the bubble craps at the Cal. You know, we did a filming, as you guys can see it on our videos, Mr. Money Shot's video and my live video. He pushed me hard to the point where I don't really care about bubble craps, but he made me a believer. To this day, he'll be sending me some tricks of the trade of beating that bubble craps. Thank you very much. I will use these techniques when I go up in June. And finally, you guys know me, I'm a foodie. Mauricio, we call him Mao. Mao is a pilot from Mexico. So he came in and gave me one of these things. See, I haven't opened it because you know what, guys? This is like the third or fourth week, and I'm leaving in another 2 weeks. And we've been busy, of course, in the business. But again, I haven't opened up all this kind of things. That's why this was in a plastic still. I haven't done anything. But again, I don't know. We got slippers, a little bag of all goodies from Mao. And you'll see Mao in one of Mr. Money Shot's videos. We all film at Orleans, and that was a fun time. He's a great shooter, and of course some Colgate. Oh, you know what, Mao? I'll bring this with me on our next trip in June, in about 2 weeks. But thank you very much. He's a pilot from Mexico, and of course, Mao. Before I end this particular segment, I got some chiquitas, so tortillas rolled in with some chicken, and Mao gave me this. He knows I love food. That's why, hence, Chefdice, some guacamole serrano. That sounds spicy. But again, I'm starving. It's about 12:45 now. We get some of these. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Now you guys know I do a lot of restaurant. It's hot. A lot of restaurant reviews, where to go. But again, Mauricio, Mo, it's freaking hot. Well then, one more bite, cause the show must go on. Cause almost done. My mouth's piping hot. I had to drink some water. Mauricio, that was spicy. You Mexicans love spicy stuff. But again, thank you very much, guys. But again, those are the shout outs. But my trip started supposedly April 20th. But guess what? We got everything ready. Went down to the airport around 10:30, thinking that my flight was around 11:50. Not the case. It was at 10:50 and I missed my flight. So what we did is that started off my trip. Missed my flight. So is that a bad omen? Oh, I hope not. But again, missed my flight, came back home, rested up, looked on the computer for other flights. So we found one around 8:30 in the morning to San Francisco. Then from San Francisco, hour and a half layover to Las Vegas. Money Shot and the crew had filming on that day that I missed at the Fremont Hotel and Casino. So I missed that one. And you guys will see it on Mr. Money Shot's videos of the Fremont. I missed that one. And you guys know me. When I play, man, I get excited. I get everybody all hyped up. But not that day. So again, next day we took, on the 21st, we took a flight to San Fran, laid over hour and a half, went to Las Vegas. Then of course we landed. At least, you know, I kind of miss missing the guys playing. But that day that I landed, we played at the Cal. And one thing about Mr. Money Shot, when he schedules things on these short trips with us Hawaii crew, we need to put everything in one bucket, because man, we can't miss any times, because you know this is like 3-4 times a year we're all together, and we're trying to squeeze as much content as we can as YouTuber content makers out there. So once I reached to Las Vegas, got a rental car. Of course, I was already itching, but kind of depressed that I wasn't playing at the Fremont. We landed, we got our car, we went straight to Golden Nugget. I say the Golden Nugget. Reason being is in the past I do really well on their tables, and one thing about the Golden Nugget, that's the only place on the strip on downtown that has, I believe, the ATS. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's nice to have other prop bets to play on a table when there's an ATS, and usually I hit it once or twice on a trip. But again, we went there to Golden Nugget, checked in, ate breakfast at Claim Jumpers. That's one of my great places to go to. And then of course checked out and see where everybody was. On the first day, we just called some guys up, and then you know what, we're at the Fremont, the Cal, Golden Nugget. They were walking all over the place, and you know I said, yeah, let's go. I just want to just get my groove on, throw, whatever case may be. So we went, and of course, I don't recall that monster roll when I'm playing because I missed the flight. That screwed me up big time. But again, I didn't win that much on this particular trip, as usual. But in fact, I think I lost. But I'll do a breakdown later. But again, I just hung out with Brian, Grant, and some other guys out there. And of course, I know that we had fun. But again, we just wanted to just get the groove on, because the next day we have it was a Friday that we had 2 filming we had to do. So the next day, it was a Friday, we had filming at the Cal. The Cal was exciting as usual. We had a live in the beginning of every video, every recording that we do. We always have a live beforehand for behind the scenes with Chefdice. Once we did that, of course, we played, we did our rounds, try to do it. But again, I can't tell you what was the wins or losses, whatever the case may be. You have to watch it through Hawaiicrapsshooters, and of course, Chefdice will come later in the end and basically do a behind the scenes with the tally of everything, wins and losses. But again, that's all I can say about the Cal. So after Cal, we ate at the Aloha Specialty with Kevin Farm, John G, and the Missus Mars. So we had a good time here eating at the Aloha Specialties, local Hawaiian food. And then after that, we had to go to a room and jack things up. Our phones, our batteries, whatever things we need to take videos of. The reason why is our next filming was in about 2-3 hours at Greenvalleyranch Casino. It was a nice place. You know, they had the ATS. The dealers at Green Valley are very professional. They were good. They were good, man. They were like, a guy can basically do the pit balls, the stick man. He does everything. But they made our beddings, our intricate bedding sometimes look so simple, because they knew once they seen it once or twice, they were like automatically dealing us like they've been with us for years. But again, wonderful day there. We had a monster roll. You'll see it on one of the videos. Monster roll and Hawaiicrapsshooters, and of course I'll show you the behind the scenes of that. And of course we ate again after we do all the shootings. We eat dinner with the crew via the comp from the pit bosses, whatever case may be. But again, mahalo for Green Valley Ranch and the Cal for that wonderful Friday, for treating us to a great hospitality, and of course awesome food in your restaurants. All right, so after Green Valley we ate dinner, head back to Golden Nugget, unloaded all my equipment, batteried up, get it all jacked up. And you know what, I know the guys was walking here and there, but I was kind of beat already. But I snuck in down at a Golden Nugget, and guess what, I saw Samu. You guys know him as the founder of TTUC Craps. He's a great guy. And of course I was playing also with Ernie Talba. He's from Oahu, Ewa Beach side, close to my place, but his brother is one of the famous comedians here in Hawaii. And we played with him early, like maybe 1-2 in the morning. I was down maybe $500-600. But again, I was shooting. Samu, man, he's a trooper, because he's like, I think he doesn't stop playing. He's just 24 hours without no rest, I think, man. He looks kind of fatigued. Ernie was there with his family. We were all good to go. But one thing about playing with other people, when you have the energy and excitement and no negativity, things always turn out the right way. We were rolling. I was rolling good, about 15 to 20 plus. Then all of a sudden I needed the snake eyes, right? The deuces to make the all tall small. So again, I hit the all tall, but I needed the deuces to do the all tall small, and we had about 555 on it, I think, but just a little something just to get it going. I hit that snake eyes. Guess what? We freaking screamed, hollered, man. I ran, you know me, I get excited. I ran down the corridor. You got this 200-300 plus Samu guy chasing me down. Ernie coming out. Man, it's like maybe elementary kids playing tag. Was that fun what we did? But again, that was it for my day. And once we had hit that, I said, you know what? I'm up about 1,000. We're gonna color up. Samu came back. Ernie made money. We you know what? Let's color up. Let's call it a day. And that was a wonderful night. And you know what, Samu and Ernie, thanks for playing with me. Man, that made my day. All right, so the next day, whew, I'm beat, right? Main Street, and you know Brian, he just stacks up the filming, you know, and I'm basically his sidekick doing the behind the scenes. You know, he plugs things away, keeps on going. But you guys gotta understand, when Chefdice does behind the scenes, it's kind of hard because it's not like I give you the entirety of the shows. I just give you segments and then little tidbits of what is this guy talking about, then a little jokester over there, then seriousness over here. So I gotta do a lot of cut, and compared to like what Mr. Money Shot does, he just gives you an entirety, but he has a little pop-ups, which is kind of brilliant as well. But so we give you all different angles of what we do as a Hawaiicrapsshooters crew. But again, hopefully you guys enjoy this, you know, and then of course subscribe, press the like button, and of course hit that notification button. Unbelievable day because it was Money Shot's birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right, so after that we did a live throwing, and then Money Shot did it live, and then he rolled it, man. It was fun. I love when he gives me the opportunity to do live throws, and that right there is so awesome because you guys out there wouldn't see this kind of things on a regular basis, especially in your own comforts of your home. There's a lot of pressure when it's live, and you know, hey Brian, give me 30 minutes, and let's say he sevens out and there was like a nice 5-minute live, you know. So he did it twice and he double digit twice. So hey, kudos to you, partner. And then hey, we rolled it. Watch it on Hawaiicrapsshooters, the Main Street. Again, this guy right here. I wonder if I'm gonna make the cover of Brian's video. I don't know, we'll see, but I can't say nothing. But again, a fun day. And after that, we ate at the buffet. Of course, when we play, we eat right after. You guys know me, I gotta eat. And then we relaxed, went to the rooms, charged everything up again. So when we went to the room, it was Brian's birthday, right? So I know we had dinner at Redwood for his birthday party. So what was a great treat because my wife Samantha sacrificed our time to go with Hazel and their children to go shopping, and then of course they had a great time. My wife loves shopping, and again I had to hang out with Money Shot, man. Oh my God, what a tough times, man. You know, when my wife said, you know what, I'm gonna go shopping with Hazel and you hang around and you just hang out with Mr. Money Shot, and I'm like, do I have to? I don't know, but again, you know, I had to hang out with Mr. Money Shot, and you know what, I said, okay, I have to do my best. And again, we went out and we played some craps. When I played crap, we went to the Fremont, went to the Cow, we walked it, the tables were full. And you guys gotta understand, this week the Golden Arm was supposed to happen, but again, because of COVID and short staff, it did not happen. It most likely will happen next year, but again, that's the reason why everybody was in town. Seems like there was a lot of hammers out there, guys who knew how to play the game of craps. But again, it was nice because we went to a table. You know, you knew they were dice influencers, and you know already that they knew something. But again, this particular trip, for you guys know that I did not do well. Did not do well at all. Midway to the point, I was maybe up $600 to $800. But again, it was hard for me thinking of the last trip where I made about 3 grand. This particular trip, I was a little bit more aggressive, but I was aggressive at the wrong time, and it caught me a couple times. And you'll see in some of the videos that, man, I was up maybe 1,000 plus. Then when you get those 3 PSOs in a row, as you guys saw in one of Money Shots videos, I believe the Cal video, it brings you down to, like, let's say, oh yeah, that particular video I made only 30 bucks. The Cal, I only made 30 bucks, but I was up 1,300. Again, I believe in my teammates, but again, this is the game of craps, man. You'll know you'll get hurt. You'll get hurt. So don't, I didn't have a strategy where, I was gonna play the dark side, light side, whatever case may be. I just wanted to take about 5, 6 to 8 hits, just press, and that did not happen. I didn't have any press that equated to 6 or 7. It just, I pressed it to 4, then 7 out. That was one of the things that was the story of the whole week. I didn't have that continuous 10, 15 roller. It was just 3, all right, 4. I'm at $100 chip level, 7 out, and that was the story of my trip. All right, after Main Street, we're done. We did a thing I hung out with Mr. Monishot. We did the Redwood dinner. That was unbelievable. It's great food over there, steakhouse. We had an early night. Needed to go rest up. The reason why is we had the bubble craps, as you guys seen in this video, my past video of the live bubble craps with Roy, G Money, and Money Shot. We had a $300 buy-in. $300 buy-in. And you guys know I lost what, 600 bucks the last time. I went all out. $300 buy-in, and who wins the most? Who makes the most in an hour, in 1 hour? And sure enough, as you guys can see in this video, it came down to the last press of the button. Came in second place to Yorda_1. But you know what? One thing about it is Ron made me a believer. He does stats. He writes it all down, and I don't have patience for that. Some people do, where they take stats and they see trends. That's not me. I just go by feeling. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna blast on this guy. Sure enough, didn't work, but they do trends, tracking, whatever case may be. But again, that's what I learned from Roy. So again, mahalo, Roy, for hanging out with us, and congratulations on your Bubble Craps win. After Bubble Craps, we went to Casino Quest for our Hawaiicrapsshooters meetup. That's where we met Mauricio, Ricky, Ron, all the guys on there. There was about 40, 50 fans and friends at a Casino Quest. Of course, Alex was there, and Daddy David was there. Sure enough, fun. They were great hosts at Casino Quest, and then we had fun. Brian had them doing about 16 of them, 12 or 16 of them, did a live shoot on throwing, and these guys are throwing well. They're throwing really, really well. We were there supporting the Hawaiicrapsshooters, and then saying hello to our fans and friends. Thank you again, Alex and David, for hosting that wonderful get together for Hawaiicrapsshooters. And then, you know what, we'll do it again. 40, 50 fans and friends, unbelievable. That place was packed. And then I hope you guys see these videos that you guys will see, and I got some highlights that I can show you right now. This trip was getting tiresome because You know, one, two, there are about 3 or 4, 5 filming so far, and it's like no quiet time. It was just, for me and my wife, was just go, go, go. And then, you know, after a while, it just gets tiresome. And that's why this coming trip in June 12th to the 16th is just going to be a foodie tour. We're going to eat, play at the Bellagio, eat, walk to Planet Hollywood, play at the Stadium Crabs, eat, go to the Palms, give me a $5 chip. That's basically my trip, man. It was rough. The filming was rough, guys. You guys understand that? Yeah, there are a lot of YouTubers out there. They do a lot of strategies. You know, they have their cameras all set on top of their tables and do their strategies. Like for Mr. Money Shot and myself, we talk about it many times, and we struggle. It's painstaking. It's just crazy what we do, but what we love is to show everyone out there the game of craps and how fun it is. And you guys see how I am. I get excited. I get everybody all hyped up. That's basically, I'm the hype man. But again, after Casino Quest, I had to leave downtown and get over to Bellagio, guys. This place is beautiful. You know, as you guys can see in this video, that I'm walking, I'm enjoying my time. We got the atrium and all that kind of things, and you know, we went there. And of course, that night I invited Corey, the Randaroller, to Prime Steakhouse and help me film a video on Prime, and you guys will see that later. Again, you know, when I go out and do my eating videos, it's hard. I try to invite friends, fans, Hawaiicrapsshooters crew to eat, because it's rough, man. Everybody, when I'm eating, like how you guys saw me eating today, I can, but Jesus, if I want to show you guys a lot of different items, it's hard for me to just eat a little bite and move on to the next plate, because, oh man, I can't waste food, guys. So went to Prime, ate over there. This video is coming up within the next 2 weeks after you see this video. Then of course, me and Corey had to play at the Bellagio. First time I ever met Corey and G Money was at the Bellagio, so there was like a reunion. This was kind of exciting. So we played. I almost missed the ATS, made a little bit of money. He made a little bit of money, Corey, and of course we called it a night. And then on to the next day. Woke up Sunday around 5 o'clock. I woke up, went downstairs. Hopefully I get a $15 table, but again, no $15 tables at 5 in the morning. But I figured it out. I should have gone around. I was talking to one of the pit bosses around 6:37 to 7:30. Around that time, they'll drop it to $15 and bump it up again. So I have to catch it. So I went around 5. Played for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Did not do well. I think I lost on that session. It was rough, man. It was rough playing at $25 first thing in the morning. And then my throws wasn't coming out good. I had no more throws than 5. It was a bad morning for me, especially. I thought I was gonna bail myself out, but you know what? After being the 4th or 5th day, I felt a little bit fatigued. I was getting tired. My dice wasn't coming out. No matter how it felt nice, 7. Felt bad, 7. Whatever I did, 7. But again, hey, that's okay. My wife came down, thank God, because I would have played more and try to get my money back and chase. But they went to eat at Sadel's. Sadel's is one of the great breakfast spots for me at Bellagio. Light, simple, lox and bagels, great steaks and eggs, great stuff. So you know what, if you guys are around the Bellagio area and you guys is hungry for breakfast, try the Sadel's at the Bellagio. So once we're done eating breakfast, guess what? Our final time playing and filming at the Orleans. I haven't played over there for a while, but again, it was nice that I had a pit boss playing to us the table. They had some prop bets that I didn't see before or did not understand. So once we filmed, I know we got some great guys. Momo was there, Kevin Farm was there, Ron came down. You know, unfortunately, I can't tell you what happened. It's coming soon, but it was a fun event. We always have fun. Looks like we're having a lot of fun. But after that was done, we went to eat at Copper Whisk. And thanks, Corey, your random roller. Copper Whisk was unbelievable. The oxtail, I must say, is much better than the cow. Sorry to say that, but I had it side by side. You guys see my 2 videos now. It's day and night, from the vegetables to the broth to the tenderness of the cow. Trust me, check out Copper Whisk. It's unbelievable. Check out my video. It's gonna tell you why. You're gonna know why. After we done that, our wives went go shopping again. They went shopping, and Brian went with his 2 boys to like the bowling alley and up there. He'll meet us up later. But you know what? I hung out with G Money, and we played at Orleans. So after we ate, we played at Orleans, a table. So when Grant, so one thing about, here's a little side note. When we came to this table, I was down already. I was down about 1,500, and then told Grant, I was like, hey, $25 table at Orleans. After me getting killed, and then I don't feel positive. I don't feel confident in winning my money back. So what we did is he said, watch this. So G Money told me, when you're from Hawaii, just mention, hey, I'm from Hawaii, and this is at the Orleans. I'm from Hawaii, and then I'm a local person from Hawaii. Basically, that's what it is. I'm a local guy from Hawaii, and I just went up there with my $1,000. I'm a local guy from Hawaii. Sure enough, they dropped it to $10 for that table. And I look at Grant like, are you serious? And by the way, I just took a spot. I didn't want to throw already, because you know what? My confidence is already shot. I didn't want to throw. I just say, you know what? I'm just gonna bet. I'm just gonna do some whatever strategies I can muster up with whoever's throwing. But they were all OGs, all guys that's over 70 years old, that been playing for 50 years, and they just, you think they're just throwing. They think they're just throwing things, but they're continuously throwing box numbers. So I saw that, so I was playing with Grant, and Grant showed me this. Grant showed me this 5 and 9 system he has, which is 5 and 9 at $40 a pop. It hits 5 or 9 hits, drop $4, bring that up to 100, right? If the 5 hits, that 100 pays off what, 140. Then you bring that all the way back down to $40 again, and do the process all over again. And I'm like, wow, let me try that. So I kept on following him. 5 and hit to put $4, boom, 100. The 9 hits, $4, 100. Any one of them hit, wow, 140. Then it brought it down to $40. Then sure enough, I was like, wow, I was up 1,000 plus. And then I didn't throw. I just passed everything. Grant threw. He did well. But these OGs were just throwing. Average SRR was around 10 plus. And had one of them threw about 25 or 30. But we were lucky. And then, you know what? Again, excited. I got my money back from what I lost. And again, thank you, Orleans, taking care of us local guys from Hawaii. Yeah, so you guys from Hawaii, you see a $25 table at Orleans? Hey, I'm a local guy from Hawaii. They'll drop it for you. Tell them Chefdice sent you. All right. All right, so this is my last day, guys. You know, fatigue sets in. I wasn't throwing well the past 2-3 days. And you know what? I after thinking about what I've done prior for me getting ready for this trip, first of all, I think I overthrew too much because I was doing the 1,000 rolls in what, 7 days. And you know what? I quit after 600 rolls because I was getting tired and fatigued on that. Then of course I missed my flight. Then then everything wasn't. So I'm thinking that I was screwing myself up. Usually I'm a winner, but again, not everybody wins. But that's how I felt about the issues I had on this trip. So our last day, you know, I had about $150 left on my card at Orleans. So I woke up late. I didn't do a morning session in Bellagio. I just didn't feel it. My last day, I know I wanted to check out the tables at Planet Hollywood. So we went back to Orleans and we ate at Ondori. Ondori is an Asian restaurant right by the crap tables, and you'll see another video on this. Yeah, we ate a lot and we took a lot of videos, so keep an eye on that. You know, I know you guys love craps, but once in a while you need to eat. But again, it's wonderful. They have Chinese food, but excellent sushi. So check out this next video, Ondori. So once we're done at Ondori, we head back to Bellagio because we had to pack by before 4. So we walked the fountain area, and guess what? We had the draft. We left on a Wednesday. I believe the draft day was on Thursday, the next day. The stage, the waterfall, all that things all setting up. So that was a sight to see because these guys in the NFL, man, they make things so extravagant, and then as us guys from Hawaii don't see it as often before, like the Pro Bowl, it's kind of exciting to see. But again, yeah, NFL draft picks 2022, what a sight to see. We ate dinner. Corey invited to Lotus for dinner. Again, we didn't film over there, but I just want to again, we're at that point on the trip where I'm ready to go home. It was kind of tiresome. There's no quiet time on this trip. It was just go. And then again, give you guys a warning, that's what Mr. Money Shot does. We got to squeeze it in or we're not going to get our content for you guys to see. So again, Corey, Nami, thank you very much. Random Roller and Mrs. Random Roller for the wonderful Lotus restaurant experience that we had. Then after that, we were stuffed, but our flight was around 12 o'clock, 12:30. So what we did is, you know what, it was around 8:30, 9 o'clock. We were already booked up. All the luggage was in the car. So what we did is we went to Planet Hollywood and did some stadium craps. And we did some spying in there, like no cameras allowed kind of things. I rolled about 15 plus. Long story short, this guy, Stickman so-called, came in. Once I first saw him, he was yawning, tired. Oh, long day, right? I rolled a 6. Everybody knew I rolled a 6 because it was point. He presses 6, 1 equals 7. So he pressed 6, 1, 7 out, and everybody's like, what the hell happened? So that was a 45-minute delay, and I had to leave. And in the back of my mind is, once this thing goes, man, I don't know if I can finish the throw. I may have to just leave. But again, they paid everybody out. Took 45 minutes, paid everybody out, and of course, I took my $300, which was my buy-in, and I made like maybe $5. But again, there was an experience because I believe in the stadium craps, that what I'm telling my buddies out there, stadium craps is made for dice influencers. The tables is short. I'm like 5'6", and my arm is like halfway there. But again, if you hit it straight away, better than no corners, it's gonna bounce back. Not as random as this one's. Seriously, I don't know, but my dice was coming up nice. It was on axis, and I felt really good. So what a way to end the trip. Here you go, guys. Yep, that's your video. Again, by the way, guys, Chefdice hats are in stock. Chefdice shirts. Get some merch, guys. Pick up your merch. And you know what? Overall, this trip, 500 negative. Comment below, is that a win or a loss? Would you go and be happy with that? Let me know. Share this video with your friends and family. I want to hit 2,000 subscribers. By doing that, I'll go to Atlantic City. Seriously. But again, like, subscribe, hit that notification buttons for some live events and some awesome content that Chefdice provides. And again, guys, till we meet again, Chefdice out.